I have an amazing testimony on someone paid our entire GoFundMe before we even launched it. You say, how is that possible? I'm going to share with you guys what God just did. I'm super excited about this. If you guys don't know, we've been wanting to build a new studio in 2023. So we got a location and we needed about $30,000 worth of cameras, lighting, carpets, furniture, microphones, cables, all the stuff that goes into it. So we've been just ordering stuff by faith, believing that God's going to bring all the finances. And I didn't want to launch a GoFundMe. I'm like, no, I don't want to do this. I've never done a fundraiser or GoFundMe. I've never been on a church salary. I've been living by faith for the last 12 years. And so I talked to my wife. We did our Chosen stream just a few days ago. I said during the stream, I mentioned it for 30 seconds. Hey guys, we might launch a GoFundMe in the new year to try to pay for this $30,000 for the studio, for the podcasting that we want to do, bringing in sit-down guests, and all the stuff that we want to build for 2023. I talked to my wife about it. Me, my wife, my mother-in-law and father-in-law were sitting in my kitchen talking about how we're going to raise this $30,000, how we're just walking by faith. Should we do GoFundMe? Should we try to pay for it ourselves? We don't have $30,000 just sitting around extra. And so they said, hey, you should do a GoFundMe. You should launch a GoFundMe. People would love to give to the studio. People love your ministry. They love what you're doing, and surely they're going to support this. So we said, okay. I decided January 2nd, we're going to launch a GoFundMe, our first stream of the year, and we'll see what happens. We'll see if people want to give to this new studio. Well, as we're having this conversation, we're not stressed about it, but we're kind of like, I don't know what we're going to do. I don't have this extra $30,000 to pay for all this, but we're ordering stuff. We need to get this stuff in because we want to launch it soon. Somebody emails me while we're talking, sends $10,000 through the website, and I emailed them saying thank you, and they responded with, hey, God spoke to me. I heard what you said on the stream while you're talking about the Chosen and all that, and you said you needed $30,000 and you might launch a GoFundMe, and they said, God told me to give you the $30,000. So they sent $10,000, then they sent another $10,000 today, and they're sending the rest on Thursday. So somebody, they want to remain anonymous, literally before we launched the GoFundMe, paid for the entire $30,000. All praise and glory to God. Our studio is paid for. We are able to order everything that we need for this. We're super excited about it. I want to challenge you guys to expect God for greater in 2023. Expect God to do miracles. This is an absolute miracle. Luke 6:38 says, give and you will receive. Your gift will return to you full, pressed down, shaken together to make room for more, running over and poured onto your lap. And then Jesus says this, the amount you give will determine the amount you get back. And I'm not here to brag or say we gave this, but we have been giving more than we've ever given this year. 2022, we gave more than we've ever given before. We gave by faith. We supported multiple ministers, multiple families monthly. And I'm telling you right now, God has given it back more than we could ever imagine. God is doing a new thing right now, I believe, in the body of Christ. God is blessing people like never before. The more that we give, it seems like the more that God just gives back. So we're super excited about this. The person that gave this $30,000, you know who you are. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. It's going to go to good ground. 100% of this money is going to build this studio and to be able to bring you guys new content, spread the gospel like never before in 2023, and do the new things that we want to do with the studio, with the sit down podcast, with the multiple sets that we're building at this location. So be excited, guys. I just wanted to share this to build your faith, to stir you up, to believe God for more. God is so faithful. Literally, our GoFundMe was paid for before it even launched. See you guys. God bless.